Under an excessive heat warning, and it's not just for the afternoon hours, it's for the morning hours too, because this is going to be an episode here, a long duration heat event here for the valley and for the deserts of our state. That excessive heat warning that includes the valley has now been extended all the way through Sunday, and we're not talking about tomorrow, we're talking about next Sunday. And the National Weather Service already debating extending it beyond next weekend, and that's because, again, this heat pattern does not look to be letting up. It's not a normal heat pattern for us. It's a stubborn ridge that's just going to stay in place. So more on that in a moment. Let's talk some temperatures first. 88 degrees right now is where we're at in the valley. Winds around the east southeast at 9 miles per hour. It's pretty dry out there with dew points in the 30s and 16% relative humidity. It's been a very hot month so far, every single day in the month of July, and today, July 8th, has been above 110 degrees. We've had 8 days in a row of 110 degrees or higher because we ended the month of June above 110 as well. And so when we look at that historically, we've only had a couple of times when we've seen that many days in a row. And looking ahead 6 to 10 days out, so that's next Thursday all the way through next weekend and the start of the following week, above average temperatures is what's very likely across Arizona and much of the desert Southwest. So here's a look at those historical heat streaks. Meaning days above 110 or higher in a row, because again, consecutively that becomes more dangerous. 18 days in a row in 74, in 95 with 17 days. Our current streak is at 8 days in a row. Today will be day 9, but again, going through at least next Sunday with that heat warning, that'll put us at about 17 days. That next Monday would be 18 days. So this is going to be one of our longest heat streaks in Arizona history. Clear skies, dry air in place right now, but will some monsoon moisture begin to move in and save us? Well, for parts of the state, we'll get some relief with some rain. That's mainly going to be later today in southeastern Arizona. There's a possibility of that. We head into tomorrow. There's a slightly better chance of some southern Arizona storms. The best we can hope for in the valley is some gusty winds and some dust moving off of those storms. Actual rain in the valley, very unlikely. Eastern Arizona starts to get in on a little bit of this action as we head toward the middle of next week. But again, this is very sparse for monsoon moisture moving in. Some tropical moisture to the south. Doesn't look like that's going to impact us a whole lot at this point. And so hot and dry weather is what will continue. We will get a little humidity next week. It's not good news because it's going to make these 115 and 116 days feel even hotter.